Hey you guys, it's Monica with Healthy Living OKC. I'm bringing us outside today, well, to take advantage of the beautiful day we're having here in Oklahoma City. Getting a little bit of vitamin D and some fresh air, which is always a good thing. So if you can, and if it's a nice day while you're watching this, try to take it outside if you can. Okay, so hoping that you were able to maybe take that gentle flow 30 minutes just to get warmed up. If you didn't, don't worry. You can also do some extra sun salutations just because this is going to be a 30-minute quick flow for intermediate to advanced, wherever you want to take it today. So let's go ahead and begin at the front of our mats into our mountain pose. So you're taking your feet about hip width apart, feet are parallel, and then you're taking your hands just down to the sides of the body, palms can face towards the front of your mat, and then just go ahead and begin to start to roll your shoulders back and away. And then you can even close your gaze here for a moment. You're just beginning to start to feel the roots of your feet rooting down to the earth. So four corners of the feet rooting down, starting to maybe lift the arches just a bit, have soft knees. You're finding strength from your feet all the way up to the crown of your head. So take a moment here just to tap into your body, notice how you're feeling, finding the connection of your feet to the earth, crown of the head shining towards the sky. As you begin to find that connection, start to maybe tap into that breath. You can begin your Ujjayi breath, inhaling, exhaling through the nose. It can become a little bit more ocean-like. Good, and then slowly starting to blink the eyes open. We'll go ahead and take a couple of variations of sun salutation A. So let's take an inhalation, arms reach up to the sky. And then exhalation, hinge at your hips, knees are soft, fold it forward. On your next inhale, your hands can go to the shins or to the earth, lengthen through the spine, shoulders away, draw your navel in, and then exhale, round and release. Next inhalation, root to rise, hands reach to the sky, maybe you watch the hands touch, and then exhale, hands come to heart center. We'll do that again. Inhale, reach the hands to the sky. Exhale, fold at your hips. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, and then exhale, release. Take an inhalation, root to rise, hands reach to the sky, and then exhale, hands come to heart center. Adding on, take an inhale, hands reach to the sky, and then exhale, fold at your hips. Take an inhale, lengthen your spine, and then on your next exhale, make your way into a plank. Take your time to get there. So stack your shoulders on top of those wrists, spread the fingertips wide, draw your navel in, engage the leg muscles, take an inhale, take an exhale. Good, so next inhale, shift it forward, and then exhale, slowly chaturanga, lower the belly all the way to the earth. Go ahead and uncurl the toes. Take an inhale, gently lift the heart if that feels okay for your low back, and then exhale it back down. Next inhalation, press up. We're going into a modified plank, so knees go down, stay down, and then exhale, curl the toes under, lift the hips, meet into your downward dog. So we're here for a couple of breaths. Start to really feel the pads of your each finger rooting down to the earth. Start to draw your navel in. Knees can be soft. Feeling the length through your spine. Draw the tops of the shoulders away from the ears. Take another breath here. Good, and then you'll slowly lift your gaze to the front of the mat. Lift your heels, bend the knees. Start to step the feet towards the front of the mat. Take an inhale, lengthen your spine, and then exhale, fold at your hips. Take an inhalation, root to rise. Hands reach to the sky. And then exhale, hands come to heart center. Take an inhalation, reach the hands to the sky. Exhale, fold at your hips. Take an inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, step back into your plank or modified plank. We'll take an inhalation, shift it forward, and then exhale, chaturanga. Lower the belly to the earth, uncurl the toes. Next inhale, lift the heart, and then exhale it back down. This time you have an option to press up into a plank or modified. Inhaling, pressing up, and then exhaling, meeting to your downward dog. So take a breath here. And then from here, we're going to step the feet wide and shorten the stance. We're going to add a little twist. So we'll reach our left hand for the outer right calf, and then gaze under the right arm. Open the right ribs to the sky. Knees can be soft, tilt the sit bones to the sky. One more breath into it. And then unwind. We're switching out sides. Right hand reaches for the left outer calf, starting to open the left ribs to the sky. We have one more full breath. And then return the right hand forward. Step the feet hip width. Gaze to the front of the mat. Lift your heels, bend your knees, step or float forward. Take an inhale, lengthen the spine. And then exhale, fold at your hips. Inhalation, root to rise. Hands reach to the sky. And then exhale, hands come to heart center. So an option for hovering chaturanga. So take an inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, fold at your hips. Take an inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plank or modified. Take that inhale to shift forward. Exhale, here's your option to hover chaturanga. So stay here with it. Option to press up to a push-up, or if you're in your chaturanga, you can also maybe come into that up dog. Make sure your low back is feeling away, shoulders away. And then exhale, curl the toes under, meet into your downward dog. So we'll step the feet wide, shorten that stance. Let's go ahead and take the right hand and reach it for the outer left calf. Open the left ribs to the sky. It's that twist. Come back to center, switch out sides. Left hand reaches for the right outer calf as you open the right ribs to the sky. Return the hands forward, feet hip width, gaze to the front of the mat. Lift your heels, bend your knees, step towards the front of the mat. Take an inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. And then exhale, hands heart center. So last Surya Namaskar A, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. This time option, exhale, you can jump it back, take that float, or you can also skip it, meeting into your downward dog gradually. Once you're in your downward dog, go ahead and take an inhale with that right leg to the sky. So on your exhale, you're going to gaze forward, shift forward, right knee towards the right tricep. Maybe you find contact with it. Take an inhale, leg reaches to the sky, squared hip. Exhale, knee towards the left tricep. Take an inhale, leg goes to the sky. Exhale, knee to the chest, hug it in. Step the foot through, you're in your runner's lunge. So from here, you're going to go ahead and slowly raise the torso into your crescent lunge. My back knee is bent. Feel free to stay with that, or you can straighten through it. We're keeping a neutral hips. So point your tailbone towards the earth, lift out of your waist, draw the front ribs in. So take an inhalation here, and then on your exhalation, open up into a twist. Right arm is going to reach back, left arm reaches forward. Pause here, squeeze your outer hips to the midline. Maybe the hand goes to the sacrum. Take one more full breath. Good, and then gradually we're thinking about a big move. We're windmilling the arms, landing into our warrior two. Stack your right ankle and knee, soft gaze past the right fingertips. Draw those front ribs in, stack the shoulders on the hips. Take an inhale to flip your palm, and then exhale to your reverse warrior. You can pause here. You have that option to slide your left hand behind the back into the hip pocket. Good, so from here, it's an extended side angle. Right arm goes onto the thigh. Draw the right hip in, open the left ribs to the sky. Maybe your gaze starts to go up. You can always take that variation with the left arm up. You can always take that variation with the right hand down. We've got one more breath. Good. From here, reverse triangle. Start to straighten through the front knee as you take a nice lateral stretch. And then windmill those hands down. You're coming into a runner's lunge. So from here, it's a flow or downward dog. So an option for that flow, maybe you hover that right leg. Take an inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart. And then exhale, meeting it back, downward dog. So left side, inhale, left leg goes to the sky. Exhale, knee to the left tricep, hug it in. Inhale that leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to the right tricep. Take an inhale, leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to the chest, hug it in, step the foot through, feet hip width apart. When you're ready, crescent lunge on an inhale. So neutral hips. Squeeze the outer hips to the midline, back knee can be bent. Feel free to straighten through it if you have a little more flexibility into your hip flexor. So from here, squeeze your outer hips to the midline. Take an inhale, and then exhale, gently twist. Left arm back, right arm forward. Maybe the left hand goes to the sacrum to help square those hips. We're thinking about that big move, a windmilling of the arms, warrior two. Turn your right toes out, stack the left ankle and knee, gaze past your left fingertips. Front ribs draw in, stack the shoulders on the hips. Take an inhale, flip your palm, and then exhale to your reverse warrior, nice side stretch. You have the option to slide your right hand behind the back into the hip pocket, and then gradually coming into your extended side angle. Left arm can go on the thigh. Maybe your gaze goes up. You always have the option, right arm can reach up, left hand can reach down. Just draw the the left hip in, open the heart to the sky. From here, think about a reverse triangle. Start to straighten through the front knee, get that lateral stretch. And then windmill the hands down, a runner's lunge. So from this runner's lunge, you can take a flow, maybe you hover, maybe you skip. So just connect your breath wherever you are. So from this downward dog, we'll gaze to the front of the mat, lift the heels, bend the knees, step or float it forward. Take an inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold at your hips. Inhaling, root to rise, hands reach to the sky. And then exhaling, hands come to heart center. Take an inhale, Utkatasana, weight into the heels, chair pose, lift the heart. On your exhale, fold at your hips. Next inhale, lengthening of the spine. Next exhale, making your way downward dog. From your downward dog, right leg reaches to the sky on an inhale. Exhale, knee to the right tricep. Take an inhale, leg reaches to the sky. Exhale, knee to the left tricep. So this time, shooting the leg through is an option. Draw the right toes towards the shin. You can stay here, or you have an option to extend the left arm over, spiral the heart open to the sky, and then return the hand down. Sweep that right leg to the sky. Take that inhale, and then exhale, knee towards the chest. Hug it in, step it through. Inhale, crescent lunge. On your exhale, keep those hips neutral. Right arm back, left arm forward. Maybe the hand to the sacrum. And then gradually think about that warrior two. Open the heart towards the left side. Gaze past the fingertips. Sink into your hips. Take an inhale, flip the palm. Exhale to your reverse warrior. Take an inhalation, it's an extended side angle. Take a variation that's working for you. Take a breath or two into it. Good, and returning to that reverse triangle. And then windmilling the hands down, runner's lunge, pause. From here, you have an option, Vashisthasana. Right foot to stack on the left, lift the top hip. Maybe it's a more lateral stretch, right arm reaches over, and then come back to your downward dog, with or without a flow. Next inhale, left leg reaches to the sky. Exhale, knee to the left tricep. Inhale that leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to the right tricep. You have the option to extend the leg through and pause here. Foot is dorsiflexed. Option to open the heart to the sky. Rock star. And then gradually taking the hand down. Sweep that leg to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, knee to the chest. Step the foot through. Take an inhalation to your crescent lunge. Neutral hips. Take an inhale. Exhale, twist to your left arm back. Left hand can go to the sacrum as an option. From here, we're gonna windmill the arms open, warrior two. Flip the palm on an inhale. Exhale to your reverse warrior. Next inhalation, extended side angle, your choice. Take a couple of breaths. Open the right shoulder to the sky. Heart spirals open. And then from here, reverse triangle. And then windmill the hands down, runner's lunge. This is where you can take that side plank, left foot to stack on the right. Maybe the left arm reaches forward, palm faces down. Gradually make your way, downward dog. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. Good, so from here, gaze forward, lift the heels, bend the knees, step or float it forward. Inhaling, lengthening. Exhaling, folding. Inhaling, sitting into chair pose, Utkatasana. And then exhale, hands come to heart center. Take an inhale, your weight's in the heels. On your exhale, twist towards your right. You can stay upright or maybe you hook. So just looking to square your hips, open the right ribs to the sky. One more breath. And then gradually take it to center. Inhale. And then exhale, twist to your left. Left ribs to the sky. One more breath. And then come back to center. Inhalation, heart's lifted. Exhalation, fold. Inhalation, root to rise. Exhalation, hands, heart center. Take an inhale, sit into chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, downward dog. Next inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to the right tricep. You can stay here with it. You have the option for flying if you are practicing that. Shift forward. Start to extend through the legs. Gradually, inhale, reach the leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to the left tricep. Extend the leg. You can stay here or rock star. Gradually take the hand down. Sweep that leg to the sky. Inhale. And then exhale, knee to the chest. Step it through. Pause. So runner's lunge. Right arm is going to reach to the sky into your twist, dragonfly. From here, squeeze the outer hips. We're going to think about cartwheeling up into that twist. From here, windmill the arms open, warrior two. Take an inhale, flip the palm. Exhale to your reverse warrior. Take an inhale to your extended side angle, your choice. And then gradually come to your reverse triangle. From here, we're going to actually keep the left side body open. Start to walk the right hand kitty corner to the right foot. Keep your left side body open so it's an external rotation for your hip. It's a half moon. So maybe the hand raises up, spread through your left toes. We've got one more breath. Good. Gradually internally rotate. You're in a standing split. So right knee can be super bent, hinge at the hips, spread through the left toes. Maybe you add a little balance. For those that like to hop, feel free to hop. And then gradually make your way downward dog. Second side, inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, knee towards the left tricep. You can stay here or it can be an arm balance, your choice. Gradually inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to the right tricep. You can extend the leg, stay here, or come into your rock star. Gradually take the hand down, sweep that leg to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, knee to the chest, step the foot through, pause, runner's lunge. Come into your dragonfly, that twisted lunge. From here, we're gonna slowly raise the torso into the twist. From here, warrior two. Take an inhale, flip the palm. Exhale to your reverse warrior. Next inhalation, extended side angle. Take that variation that's working for you. From here, reverse triangle, lateral stretch. We're thinking about a balance here. So you're gonna keep that right side body open, start to cartwheel that left hand forward to the outside of the foot, shifting the weight, starting to lift that right leg, spread through the toes, maybe the hand reaches up, Ardha Chandrasana. One more breath. And then gradually internally rotate, it's a half split. Left knee is bent, hinge at the hips, spread through your right toes. Staying here with it, or option, left hand behind the calf, or an option to hop. And then gradually make your way downward dog. So take an inhale, take an exhale. From here, soften through the knees, start to walk the hands to the back of your mat. We're in a forward fold, so feet hip width. You can always take your hands to the opposite elbows. Just let that torso hang. You can always add that pendulum motion if you need a little movement. One more full breath. And then gradually releasing out of that. We're going to meet into garland pose, malasana, so heels in, toes out. It's a squat at the back of our mats. So just depending on how your hips are feeling, your knees, you can also as a modification come into a seated butterfly, or you can even stack your blocks under your sit bones, so for a little support. So just allowing the crown of the head to shine to the sky. Gentle pressing of those elbows against those inner thighs, lifting of the heart. Feel free to take any arm balances here. We're here for a couple of breaths, so if you want to play around, if you're wanting a little bit of playfulness today on your mat, feel free to take a couple of breaths. You can even pause it. Good, so we're here for one more breath. And then gradually, we'll make our way downward dog. Feel free to add that flow or just meeting into your downward dog. Alright, so bottom of your next exhale, gaze it forward, lift the heels, bend the knees, step or float it forward. Take that inhale to lengthen, exhaling, folding, inhaling, sitting into Utkatasana, chair pose. And then exhale, hands come to heart center, weight into the heels. Take that inhale. And then exhale, twist it to your right. Option to open the arms. Option for an arm balance. We'll gradually come back to center. Take that inhale, heart's lifted. And then exhale, twist off to the left. Sit the hips back, weight into the heels, left palm into the right. You can stay here or the wings can open. Gradually come back to center, take an inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhaling, root to rise. And then exhaling, hands come to heart center. So we'll take an inhale, sit into chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold at your hips. Inhale, lengthening, and then exhaling, making your way, downward dog. So next inhalation, let's reach the right leg to the sky. And then exhale, knee towards the right tricep. Really hug it in. And then step the foot to the outside of the hand. So it's a higher variation of our lizard lunge. Make sure the right knee stays behind the toes. You're melting the hips forward. Heart also lifts forward. Engagement of that left quadricep. Press through the back heel. Maybe you start to kind of move around into it, front to back. And then gradually releasing the back knee down. So I like to take this pose about 3 full breaths. Feel free to stay upright. You can also use your blocks if you have them to hinge. We did some twisting here, so you can also take that quad stretch and do a twisted lizard by bending that back knee and reaching back. You can always use a strap here. So soften through if you're taking that twist, soften through the left shoulder, open the right ribs to the sky. We're here for 1 more breath. And then gradually come back to center. We're taking that right hand to the outside of the foot. And then we're curling the back toes under. We're going to shorten the stance. It's a pyramid pose. Square your right hip back. Take an inhale. And then exhale, fold. Couple of breaths. Micro bends into your knees, if not deep bends. So you have an option to stay just as you are, or if you'd like a twist, great for detoxing, for your digestion. You can take that right hand to your sacrum. On your inhale, you're lengthening your spine, and then on your exhales, right ribs to the sky. You can stay with a hand to the sacrum, or hand can reach up. And then gradually come to your downward dog with or without a flip. So from your downward dog, switching sides, inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to the left tricep, hug it in, step the foot to the outside of the hand. Lizard, high lizard variation. So a moment here, make sure the left knee is behind the toes. You can kind of shift front to back, press through the heel, melt the hips, engage your right quadricep, heart's lifting forward. And then gradually releasing that back knee down and just transitioning into that variation that's working for you. It can be that hinge. It can be that twisted lizard. If you're taking twisted lizard, soften through the right shoulder and open the left ribs to the sky. About 1 more full breath. And then gradually squaring to the front of your mat. Left hand goes to the outside of the foot. We're going to curl our back toes under, shorten that stance, meet into our pyramid pose, soft knees. Take that inhalation, lengthening of the spine as you draw that left hip back. And then exhale, fold at your hips. Pause and breathe. You have the option to stay as you are or add a twist. Right hand can stay down, left hand goes to the sacrum. On your inhales, you're lengthening your spine, and exhales, gentle twisting. Maybe that left hand lifts up. And then we'll slowly release, meeting into your downward dog, with or without a flow. So bottom of your next exhale, gaze it forward, lift the heels, bend the knees, step or float it forward to your seat. And then from here, we'll go ahead and let's extend the arms and legs. And then get that C curve into the spine and then roll 1 vertebrae at a time all the way down. Good, so once you're all the way down, draw the knees in. Feet are still to the earth. We're gonna take the right leg on top of the left. So we're taking a cow face variation of supine on our backs. So right leg is over the left, From here, start to engage the low belly and draw your knees towards your chest. You're going to start to reach for the shins, draw the toes towards the shins. And then this may be enough of a stretch for you, or you have the option to start to bend into the knees and draw the heels to the outer hips. Deep stretch into that right outer hip. We're here for one more breath. And then slowly release that left foot to the earth. Keep the knee crossed. From here, take cactus arms. We're going to go ahead and take the knees over towards the left, staying with the legs crossed. You're going to feel a deep stretch into your right outer hip. Maybe your gaze turns off to the right. Engage that low belly, draw back to center. Go ahead and unwind. We're switching sides. So this time the left leg drapes over the right. Engage your low belly. Start to draw the knees towards the chest as you reach for the shins. From here, draw your toes towards the shins. Draw the knees towards the chest. This may be a deep enough stretch for you. Option to bend into the knees and draw the heels to the outer hips. Deep stretch into your left outer hip this time. We're here for one more full cycle of breath. And then slowly release, step the foot, right foot to the earth, keep the legs crossed. You can take cactus arms. Next exhalation, take the knees over towards your right. Deep stretch into that left outer hip. You can turn your gaze off to the left. Engage the low belly, draw back to center. Go ahead and unhook. Feet go wide. You can always windshield wipe a couple of times. And then gradually making your way into Shavasana. So starting to close the eyes. Drawing the tops of the shoulders, back shoulders towards each other. Slight tucking of the chin. Space between the heels. Coming back to that space where you feel the body against the earth. Bringing presence to the breath, just starting to feel the rise and fall of the belly. We're here for about 5 more full breaths. On your exhales, just feeling the body lay heavier to the earth. And as you inhale, you just absorb the energy from your practice. 2 more full breaths, just as you are. And then slowly just beginning to wiggle the toes and the fingers. Roll to your wrists and your ankles. Feel free to take a full body stretch here. Arms can go overhead. And then slowly, gradually making your way to your right hand side or left hand side into fetal position. Reset here for a couple of breaths. And then gently just pressing up to a comfortable seat when you're ready. Once you're all the way to a comfortable seat, go ahead and take an inhalation. Reach the hands to the sky. Maybe you watch the hands touch. And then exhale, hands return to heart center. The light and love in me honors the light and love in every single one of you. Namaste. Thanks so much, you guys, for joining me. Miss you all and take care. Hope to see you soon. We'll get there. Bye, guys.